Hello, welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name's Sierra. I am the owner, designer, creator, all things craftily and crafting unedited. And today I am here to show you how to make some leather earrings. So bear with me, fighting sinus, whatever. Anyways, so leather earrings. They are super fun. You can do many different things with them. I have a few up there on my board already ready to go. But today I'm going to make some Harry Potter ones with Hedwig. He's just a little owl. I'm really hoping that I can get this little guy on the earring because he's super cute with a gold backing. This is just like a printed leather canvas type material. It's pretty thick. And then this is just a canvas glitter. I love it. It's super pretty. I think that it kind of reminds me of like champagne. But I love how much it sparkles, and then it just matches this very well. So I'm going to do a layered earring, kind of like one of the ones that I have up there. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. So first you're going to want to go into your design space, which is what I have up here. I'm hoping that you can see this. Let's see. So I have my uploaded project already. I saved it so that I wouldn't have to keep digging through projects. So this is the shape that I want to go for. So I just click on that, insert images. And because I want to do a layered earring, I want to duplicate it. That's also way too big. That's 4 inches, way too big for an earring, in my opinion. So we're going to shorten this one down to 2. But actually, I might do 2.5. Let me see what 2 seems like. We'll do 2. And then the other one, we're just going to duplicate the same thing, but we're going to make it a 1/2 inch smaller. So we'll do 1.5 for the height. And then when it cuts, I'm just going to change the color just for reference. So it's actually going to be the patterned one in the front and the glitter one in the back. So it's going to kind of look like they're not together, but you get the idea. Look at this one. Oh, you can't see it. My bad. There you go. Let's just do this. Right there, and then I'll zoom in for you. So this one right here is kind of the idea as to what it's going to look like right there. They're just going to be layered on top of each other, and it's going to sit just like this. It'll be pretty fun. I'm excited. So we've got our design, and we're going to just go to make it. And it's going to say on 2 separate mats, but I don't like to, well, we'll do 2 separate mats so that you can see that. I don't know. All right, so the first one is ready to go. Let me move this out of the way so that you can see my Cricut here. Got the Cricut, ready to go. Got my mat. With the mat, you can use the fabric grip mat, but it's up there and I kind of don't want to go for it. So I'm going to use a regular standard grip mat. But what I've done, even if I use the fabric grip, I layer it. I put a sheet of contact paper down. It's just the contact paper that I usually use for transfer tape. You can get it from Target, Walmart, Dollar Tree, anywhere really. Or you can also use press and seal. That's also a great barrier between the two so that the backing of like this and the cotton doesn't get on your mat and ruin your mat. It's just kind of a layer of protection. So I just kind of put a little bit of that down and it works pretty well. Doesn't have to be anything super sticky. It's going to stick regardless, as you can see. But the contact paper and the press and seal really work best in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first image is the bigger one. So we're going to put the glitter down, aligning it on the mat. I honestly, I think the contact paper works the best. It's very sticky. So I've got my mat laid out. Make sure all my edges are down so that it doesn't catch. And the blade that you're going to want to use, I use the rotary blade. And that's because the setting that I use is canvas. I have found that that works the best for this type of material. And the rotary blade works amazingly with this thickness of material. It just kind of glides. You'll see it's awesome. So I will select canvas setting. It's, for me, just worked the best. If you have another idea, then let me know. I do have the knife blade, but for some reason, I can't, for the life of me, figure out how to use this stupid thing. Anyways, so rotary blade on canvas setting. That is what you're going to want to do. You're going to load your mat up here. And hit the little arrows to get going. And then we're going to say lift off. Just like that. Excuse me again. So you're also going to want to have, for your earrings, some findings. That's just what these are. So I want to do a brass earring. So I'm going to use these. Maybe not this one. This one's a little funky. We're going to toss that one. Typically I try to save it, but that was kind of soldered together. Alright. So I have 2 fish hooks. I don't know if you can see that. But they're 2 fish hook type earrings. Let's see. Is that better? I don't think so. But they're just 2 fish hook earrings, and they're like the brassy style. And then I need 2 jump rings. Oh, it's done. See? Look how fast that was. I usually have all this stuff ready to go, but I wanted you to see it. Actually, I might need 4 of these jump rings. I'm not sure yet. We will see. Come here, little guy. There we go. Alright. Jump rings have been acquired. Alright, we're going to unload this. And you will see. I'm going to put that down there. Look how cool those are. See? Shiny. Alright, and we're going to just peel those right off. Oh, and part of my transfer tape came off with it. That's okay. I like to keep using it until it dies, basically. Alright, so this one is a bit thicker, so I'm going to hit the more oh my goodness, pressure setting on the Cricut. Don't necessarily have to. I just like to, just to be on the safe side, to make my life a little easier. I'm also applying a little bit of friction to make sure that it stays in place. Alrighty. And we load the mat. And we have liftoff. Ta-da! Alright, so this also made the little hole for your earring. This one kind of stayed put. There we go. That's what it does when it does that. Yeah, I just made that noise. Here. Alright. See? Look how fast that is. And it just kind of is super smooth, super easy. It just glides right along. It's really neat, in my opinion. Alright, so some of the tools you'll need are pliers. So I have, this one is great for the jump rings, and that's because it has little grooves right here to put them in and just kind of close it. This one is great for holding your jump rings and the earrings. They have magnetic tips. And this is great for opening it. It's the same as these kind of, but these have like a, I don't know, they are the exact same except for these don't have the jump ring thing. All right, those are done. And we're just going to peel off that guy right there. And I did not get Mr. Owl. That's okay. I didn't really expect to, honestly. He was at the bottom. I will find something to do to get him in there. Probably have to like manually cut it. It's not a big deal though. More of the... I think that contact paper is done for. Alright, I'm done with that. And I've got this to go. And that one's good to go. Alright. So we have our 2 earrings here. We have 2 leathers, or canvas, whatever you want to call it, ready to go. Next, we're going to take the jump rings, maybe, if I can grab them, and open them up. Using the rounded pliers, you could probably use the regular flat ones, but I prefer to use the rounded ones. And these jump rings are not even, and that's something that drives me nuts as a crafter. I don't like it when people close the jump rings halfway or when they are not straight. So you're just going to apply them, the one that you want in the front and the front, and the one that you want in the back and the back, just like that. Cool, huh? I know the lighting is really bad, I'm sorry. I'll show you a finished one when we're all done here. And then, because I want them to face a certain direction, I'm going to hook on a second jump ring. And then I'm going to close it up. By pinching the 2 sides together. And then I have to fix this one because it's not straight. I don't know why they do that. I think that they do it for extra closure or something. But I think it looks tacky. And I actually have to open this one. Opened up. And then, oops. I had too much pre-workout already, so. We're gonna hook this one on, oops. Here. Oop, I didn't open it up enough, see? There we go. And then we're just gonna hook the earring onto there. Close it up. There we go. And we have one. Oh, I guess it's, oh, might help if I turn the earring the right way. See? Oops. And put it in front of the camera. There we go. We have one beautiful earring. Cool. Cool beans. Whoops. Alright. Next. I promised to get the lighting fixed. I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. Alright, next one. Same thing, same process. Oops. Get back here. I like to talk to inanimate objects. Sometimes they listen and they don't back talk. If you have kids, you know my struggles. Alrighty, we got that one on. It's not a very time-consuming process. A lot of the time comes from figuring out what materials to use, what settings to put it on, what matches, what doesn't match. Really just designing your products. And then once you have the hang of it, it really doesn't take that long. When I first started doing these, it took me like an hour to figure out how to use the Cricut maker for them. So that was fun. All right. Oops. here. Sometimes they don't want to cooperate. There we go. And we have, I put it on backwards, see? I'm human too. I make mistakes. Thankfully, this is an easy one to fix. You just open it back up, take the earring off, turn the earring around. Try not to repeat your same mistake. Like I just did. This is why this is crafting unedited. Anyways, so making earrings is fun because you get to be very creative. You get to have lots of ideas. Maybe I shouldn't try to talk and do that. It's just being weird because of the way it's hanging. So the way that I like to think of it is face the back to the back and the front to the front, which should be common sense. But apparently I lack that this morning, which is okay. That is the entire reason why I named my channel Crafting Unedited, because I want you guys to see something real, not something that's like cut out and edited through and you don't see the mistakes or the bloopers. I'm all about bloopers. Bloopers are the best parts of shows. There we go. So now we have two beautiful earrings ready to go to wear however you'd like. So very fun. I will put the finished product so that you can see a little bit better on the thumbnail or included in the video. So that is how you make canvas or leather earrings. I know that in the beginning I called them leather, but there is part leather, part canvas. And when searching for materials for stuff like this, you want to put in faux leather or printed leather or glitter canvas. You could put that in anywhere. I get a lot of my faux leather from Etsy. Tons of suppliers on there. One of my favorite is Monkadunk. They're a Facebook group too, but I found them when I was making bows for my daughter's birthday party, and they had this fabulous, if I can find it, I'll show you, mermaid, there it is. It's like mermaid print, but it's also purpley and glittery. She loves purple and she loves mermaids, so it was perfect. All right. Anyways, so Monkadunk supplies, they're on Facebook and Etsy. That's where I get all of my materials for this stuff. Not all, but most. I get a lot from them. And, you know, there you go. So I really hope that you enjoyed this quick faux leather canvas earring tutorial. You can really use this with any material, honestly. You'll just have to change the setting in your Cricut. That's all. It's super easy. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and until next time, if you don't mind, please do subscribe to my channel and like this video. That would be fantastic. I would really, really appreciate that. I really count on those subscriptions and those likes. Kind of makes me feel happy. So, and we need more of that happiness in this world, don't we? Anyways, till next time, have a fabulous day.